Good news all around. We got the anchor winch and the horrible stuff that was cemented around the anchor winch. We got all that off. What they did, they used pot scourers as a base, and then they just cemented in. But what they did was they cemented in onto the anchor winch itself, meaning that it would never be able to come off and be repaired. So we're cutting a nice square here, removing all this bad cement, because all this was just going to be rust. And we're making a wooden pad that's that thick around here, building it up with the wooden pad epoxied, and then we mount our winch onto the wooden pad, and we have a backing plate that comes right across all the way around underneath, which is your support base, which is now getting good material to support the loading of this winch. So now I'm just going to go test the chain, and we are addressing this. We've got the winch all nice cleaned up, so I'm glad for that. Otherwise this whole deck would have just been rust. All this was rusted inside already, so a lot of the rust was just the water that was leaking into the winch was just pouring into here, and that's where all the rust water was coming from. Here I am with my head in the forepeak. As you can see, we've cut nicely where the anchor winch goes now. Okay, and I can't get any further away, but what you'll see is these long studs. Here we've got a backing pad on the top, nice thick backing pad, and we get a belly plate that slides over here now, coming and covering a huge amount of surface area over here, which will now, the winch is bolted to this, and the backing plate slides along here, covering with the same hole around this, and it bases itself straight on underneath here, so it's now super strong. I don't think we'll have an issue.